let me introduce you to Kukú Spa Restaurant and Bar. Okay, so Kukú Spa Restaurant and Bar can be found in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. It's in Ejido, which is right outside of Playa del Carmen. Okay, y'all tap in because I'm giving y'all the exclusive access, exclusive tour before everyone else. So Kukú is gonna have something for everyone. This place, literally, it has a restaurant, Michelin chef, saunas, cold plunge, hot tub, massage area. They have a Temazcal, which Temazcal is Nahuatl language for house of heat. It's basically a Mexican sweat lodge. And oh my gosh, it's the inside of the Temazcal area is beautiful. You're going to see later on in the video. So we have all these beautiful lights. At nighttime, this place is a vibe. You see, we have this ancient tree. And one of the cool things about Kukú was the whole compound was built around this tree. The owner said, we're not going to tear this tree down. We're going to build around nature. And so that gives you an idea of the vibes that this place has. It's definitely some place that you go for healing, relaxation, for fun. They're going to have live DJs. They're going to offer fresh fruit, fresh agua frescas, like lemonade, cucumber water, things of that nature. I've already mentioned they have a Michelin-starred chef at the restaurant. So Kukú is not open yet. They're working on it diligently. They have been working on it for the past several months. It's expected to be open within the next 30 days. So I'm going to make sure I keep you guys updated. Make sure you come back to my page and I'll have post updates in the comments section once I find out the exact grand opening date. You guys do not want to miss this grand opening. It's going to be something that Playa talks about for years to come. I mean, no expense was spared in the building of this spa, restaurant, bar. No expense was spared, as you can see. I mean, this place is just top notch. The owners went above and beyond to make sure that every detail was taken care of. I mean, just look, just look. It's so clean. It's so aesthetically pleasing. I love the placement of the plants. The sculptures, like this one right here of the pyramids, these were made by hand. Made by hand by local artists. You see this sculpture here. Then there's another sculpture of the snake god. And the wooden plaques tell you exactly what they are. You have more beautiful plants here. I love the greenery all throughout this space. Plenty of seating. So you can just relax. You can sit in the tree and relax. Mexican flag being flown here. Of course, Mexican pride because the staff, everyone here, and are Mexican. So it's beautiful that he's offered opportunities to the locals for work. That's another great thing that I love about this is that he's brought opportunities into the area. And he pays very fair wages. That's another one of those sculptures that was made by hand that I mentioned previously. That is of the god Kukú. Just as a side note, the name of the restaurant, Kukú, is short for Kukú. So down there is the fire pit. Here's another seating area where you can sit and just relax. Behind it, down with those yellow and gray seats, that was the fire pit. Over here is a waterfall. And in the tree, you'll see buckets of water. That's for the god Shock. There's a tree swing. Everything was built around nature, as you can see. More beautiful lights, more tree swings. I mean, it's just a vibe everywhere you look. There's something vibey. So many great picture opportunities. If you're a content creator, you're definitely going to want to come here. This is going to be a great opportunity to make content for you. You see all the statues. There's buckets in these trees that you're going to see. And the buckets right there are filtered water. And so when you come out of the Temazcal, out of the sweat lodge, which is right here on the right, this round building right there, when you come out of that sweat lodge, then you go over there to the tree and you just pull down the bucket and you submerge yourself in ice cold water just instantly without thinking about it. This area at the top is where you get your massages. So there's space for 2 massages at a time. So you can do couples massages. Mom and dad can get a massage, or sister and sister, brother and sister, mom and daughter, son and dad, anyone. You can bring your friend, family to get a massage at the same time. Get yourself a nice massage. Then afterwards, go into the Temazcal and sweat out all of those toxins. Then after that, take yourself a shower and go to the cold plunge pool, or go to the sauna, or sit down and have a bite to eat. So this is the view from the massage area. Again, over here on the left, that is the pool and cold plunge area. It's cloudy at the moment because when I took this video, the owner had just put some chemicals in there to make sure that it's clean. And the pool guy was on his way to do the actual thorough deep cleaning. So pay no attention to that. When you come, it's going to be clear, blue, and perfect. You can see all the vegetation, all this beautiful vegetation throughout the spa. Now let's go down the steps. Again, here's the pool and cold plunge. Right? Cold plunge is on the left, and then in the middle was the pool. Now, where you see the picture of the ladies against the wall, that's one of the saunas. Okay, so we're going to take you over there in a second. Again, this is the fire pit. You can relax with friends, talk about the day, talk about your plans, dreams, goals, and ambitions, or just fall asleep and relax. Right here is the restaurant area. I love that sign on the wall that says extranjeros en todas partes. That means foreigners everywhere. Okay, so now we're going to go into one of the saunas. Let's see here. More plants. Down there, cool fact, is a cenote. It's not open to the public, but possibly in the future. But yeah, you lift this up and there's a cenote down there. And so the water that's fed throughout this place is cenote water. The water that you drink is reverse osmosis and UV filtered. They put a lot of money into the system to make sure that the water is extremely healthy and top-notch for all the guests. Here's some more dining areas. Over there is the kitchen and bar. Again, this is the dining area. Now we're going to enter into one of the saunas. Okay, so I believe that this is the wet sauna, the steam sauna. I love the beautiful seating, the color of the seating. Inside of the Temazcal, it has this same type of stone. I guess you would call it like opal. It's beautiful. I love the whale mosaic on the floor. Then you come outside, there's seating right there on the left in between. Right there. And we have some more artwork. More artwork. And underneath all the artwork, wherever you see those plaques, it'll explain exactly what you're looking at so you can understand. Okay, now this is the dry sauna, and you're going to see the herbs on top of the coals right there. And oh my gosh, it was eucalyptus. It smelled so good immediately as soon as we walked in. It smelled phenomenal. So then come back outside. And walk through the restaurant seating area. Over here is the kitchen. They are going to have oven-fired pizza, which you can see the pizza oven right there, and loads of other food options. They're going to have an extensive and exclusive wine menu. You can see the wine glasses up there. And I asked the owner to please include vegan options on the menu for those of us who are vegans and vegetarians, such as myself. And he said that he was going to talk to the chef about that. So he said it should be easy to, offer some vegan pizza options and things of that nature. So yeah, this artwork literally in every corner. This is one of those places that you'll have to come several times to be able to see everything. Because the first time you're going to miss some things. The second time you're going to miss some things. The third time you're going to miss some things. You'll probably have to come 10 or 15 times to see everything. This is the inside of the Temazcal. That is like an amethyst tree. And there goes that opal seating that I was telling you about. So the Temazcal, like I said, is a sweat lodge. It's a Nahuatl word for house of heat is what it means. And it's a real healing and spiritual experience, the Temazcal. If you've never had one, it's something that you have to do when you're in Mexico. But only do it here at Kukú Restaurant, Spa, and Bar. There's more artwork hidden over here behind the Temazcal. I love how they went into such detail with everything. From the very beginning, if you noticed at the start when we walked in, the two pillars outside of the restaurant, they took into account everything. And here's that beautiful tree again. If you know the name and genus of this tree, please let me know in the comment section. Because I don't know what type of tree that was, but I would love to know. So this is the back of the Temazcal. This is looks like a place where they stack wood for the Temazcal. More artwork. Some more artwork. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, this is one of my favorite pieces. It's real tiny and you probably would miss it if you weren't looking for it. But when you come, make sure you touch it for good luck. Her little elf house. And I like to believe that there's fairies living in here. Yeah, that's super cute to me. I like things like that. So yeah, that is Kukú. That is Kukú restaurant, spa, and bar. That is Kukú. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So they're going to be open morning, afternoon, and evening time. They're not open 24 hours, but they're open enough so where you are going to be able to have a great experience, whether you want to come in the morning or whether you want to come in the evening. Again, once they open officially, I will let you know exact hours, and I will also be posting the address in the comments section as we get closer to the grand opening date. So these are more pics just to show you the vibes at night. Oh my gosh, isn't that beautiful? Like I said, if you're a content creator, you can definitely make some awesome content. Awesome content here. Oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful place. I can't wait to go and have a spa day myself. I'm going to be cuckoo for Kukú.